EclecticGamer, who's playing Shyvana on the red team again. Joining him will be Olaf in the top lane, Cat in the mid lane, and Quinn and Blitzcrank bot. On the blue team, we're going up against Poppy top, Fizz jungle, Kale mid, that'll be annoying, and Ezreal and Morgana bot. So, the message or the note that goes along with this one says, I think my game improved here. Take a look and tell me what you think. Alright, so we'll definitely take a look at that and see how it goes. Looks like we have a little bit of an invade going on here from the red team. We'll see how far they go, or if they just drop a ward and back out. The rest of them are joining them. Olaf is definitely joining in for the rest of this. It looks like it's going to be a nice gank. Well, why not? You have Blitz. Just have Blitz grab somebody, and even if you don't kill him with your team and share the assist gold, you know, you'll make them burn a flash, which is just as good. It doesn't matter really who. Support isn't, well, doesn't really matter who. Fizz is getting scared. Olaf throws an axe. Words are being dropped. Looks like Fizz is backing off of the bottom side of the jungle. Says, screw that, I don't want to do that. Poppy, come help me up top. But you don't know that, you didn't get pinged out. Alright, and I'm just going to leave it on this mode for right now, directed mode. Olaf, what are you doing, man? Well, I suppose. Throwing some harass in there, gonna walk all the way back up to the top lane. Poppy hasn't shown up yet, so it's probably gonna be fine there. You know where they're starting. What kind of start is that, Quinn? You know where you've scared Fizz off to, so that's probably beneficial to you, and it helps with ganking and laning phase as time goes on. Kale's just getting, Kale's working Cat. Cat's already pinging for help. Look, you picked the champion, Cat. You're gonna have to survive that a little bit. A little bit of a trade going up on top. Throwing CS out the window. Apparently, CS is not as important, and Kale's just going straight for harass. Like, look at me, I'm just gonna harass. So this is gonna be annoying. Mid lane's probably gonna need some help down the road, especially if you don't want to feed Kale and scale up and take it to the late game. Then you'll have problems there. In the bot lane, I don't know what was going on, but Quinn got binded a couple of times and poked out, falling a little bit behind in CS. Fine otherwise. Top's going at it. Yo, you can walk out of that, Olaf. Don't just stand up there and die. Nice hook by Blitz. Vaulting, continuing. Heal being spent, exhaust being burnt by both teams. Grabs on cooldown. Can you get the final grab? Blitz gets bind, decides to back out. Top lane is just having a wallop of a time. And Fizz decides, hey, I'm gonna gank. Gets the flash out. Flashes out. Completely misses that. Wow. In the meanwhile, bot lane just harass going out. Blitz survives with a sliver of health. They didn't want to commit. They were taking minion aggro. Poppy doesn't know where Olaf is. Duh, Olaf went back, and you know right where Fizz was. Fizz was just top. If they were pinging for help or doing whatever was going on, and if the rest of the lanes know what's going on, you know, bot lane can push out a little bit or do whatever. Cat, sorry, you're gonna have to suffer and see if you can make do throwing your stupid little spinny knife thing, picking up CS as you go. Thunderlord's getting procced on Quinn. Cat dropping low again. Probably gonna take... Man. Yeah, I want to tank all these minions. Yeah, I should back up. Yeah. You know, if you're gonna harass so hard, Kale, you know, the one thing you need to remember is you're opening yourself up to a gank. You have, like, a quarter mana left, and it's not gonna give you much to get out with. You're gonna have to burn a flash and something else at least. And the only thing you have is Ignite. So burn your flash, that'll be a problem for you. Looks like we might be getting a gank going on here. Like the gamer's seeing that gank opening up. Seeing that it's not warded. Kale's not playing defensively. Goes in. Looks like Smite will land. Heal being spent. They back out of that. Cat was a bit too far back to engage, but too low health anyways. So I figure if you can just pop her out, Cat can finish something up and go back to heal. I think that ping was just to let them know that Fizz was bottom. So he's probably somewhere around there right now, and if you look on the map, you can see he's doing scuttles. See what? I can turn this off right now. And I can do it for the red side. And if you back it up, like he showed up on the map going up and down like right over here, so you know he's right here doing scuttles. And map wise, you know, Kale's right here, bot lane's still there, top lane's missing. So let's just drop it back in everybody else. See what's going on. Ping's being dropped. Good map awareness there. And it helps. The pings help. Even if it's like, hey, pull back, I don't know where they are after ganking. If you guys don't have any words on, hey, danger, hey, I need help. You know, so long as they're okay with the pings and they use them correctly, you can save other teammates from dying a nasty death. It looks like you're going to be pulling off a gank up top. Looks like Poppy might have flanked down to throw a ward in, but you're probably going to come up through the lane or just let the lane push in and let Olaf, who seems to be fine so far, do whatever he wants. CS-wise, Olaf got a CS lead on a Poppy. I don't know how the heck Poppy figured out how to do that. Apparently getting really greedy, going for a kill. Gets nailed by the axe. Flash is coming in. I like the fact that you finally took Flash now. Looks like you're going to be chasing Poppy out of this. Probably a bit too far. That lands. Wow! And first blood going out. You decide, screw it, I'm going to ult on top of that. Did you follow Poppy through that Flash? Either way, that's the level 5 Poppy who's now dead. You're level 6 and you used your ult. Fizz will probably be coming up top to help clean up the lane. Just because of the way that it's working, and you're going to go back, of all of this wave right here, and if Fizz was playing smart, he'd see, hey, you know, I'm level 4. I just watched my top laner die, but pick up first blood, but died to a level 6 Shyvana who was just top. That's free farm. That's the caddy wave. That all of this free experience and gold will get you up in levels since you're falling behind a little bit. Mid's doing okay CS so far. Bot's doing somewhat okay, but they're in a pinch right now because Quinn decided to stay and push the lane, and Blitz ain't there to help, so it's going to be a very dead Quinn very soon here if we see it. What are you doing? Thunderlord is being procced. And that's the dead Quinn. You know, I don't know what you're trying to go for, Quinn, if you're trying to sit there and last CS, but if your bot lane support is not there to help you out, just let the lane push up into your turret. You'll be fine. Don't sit out there and greet it. Golly. Okay, so you go back and you're picking up Stalker's Blade. You're probably going to go Devourers again. You picked up Boots and an Elixir. We'll see how it pans out this way. This game. Cat getting bursted mid. Stuck frozen under her turret again. Opens up a great ganking opportunity mid. Once again, you might actually get Kale to pop her flash or ultimate or more. Top lane is just wailing on each other, but, you know, obviously, guess who does true damage? It's not Poppy. So bot lane or mid lane, that opens up really easy ganking opportunities. Just keep punishing Kale. It's like, look, Kale, if you're gonna, oh, see, look, we have it turn on again. Just pauses. There we go. I'm gonna back it up a little bit so we can watch to make sure things were set, because I was talking about what was going on top lane. So yeah, so you see here she hasn't warded herself again. She's clearly focused on pushing the lane up. Smite being dropped on top of Kale. Looks like heal's gonna be spent. You're gonna put some harass back on. Looks like there might be something going on, so you back off a little bit. Blitz is coming up because he wants to join the fun. Figures there might be a free easy kill on Kale. And you say, screw it, I'm going to go back farming. Quinn doesn't know what to do. She's like, I'm not by myself. And apparently they're ganking underneath the turret. Make Kale just die. Not use any flash or ult whatsoever. Just stand there and die. Where's Fizz? Fizz this whole time was standing up and top here. I'm sure Kale was waiting for Fizz to come in and help. He's like, no, I'm going to go back. You screwed yourself. He's level 5 right now. At 8 minutes in the game, he's still level 5, farming and doing whatever the heck he's doing. Okay, if you're still level 5, at 8 minutes in the game, it's because you've been getting this scuttle right here and this scuttle right here for no other reason than you wanted to spend 30 seconds of your time killing the stupid thing. Who cares about killing it? Let an assassin like Master Yi or Udyr or heck even Volibear can burst it faster than that, and he's more of a tanky jungler. Uh, just don't waste time on scuttles. If you don't have the damage output to drop it quick. Olaf burned Ragnarok just to get out of whatever was going on. Pushed Harass all the way up to Poppy's lane, and watching the minion wave die underneath that. Poppy's probably gonna miss a whole bunch of that CS, and you're coming in to gank bottom. So let's get the camera back on you, because guess what? They don't have a ward here, and you know, because he just dropped one. I hate the fact that you can just put it back on this camera. Thank you very much. So you ult over that, hit nobody with it. Morgana burns an ultimate for no other reason than to just grab one person. Blitz with the grab, the Vault Breaker just completely decimating Ezreal. And now guess who's all by herself? Yo, how far is Quinn gonna dive this? You have to push the rest of the wave up. If you play it smart, you can get the kill on the Morgana easy, but oh gosh. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna take turret aggro first. I'm gonna stay. I'm just gonna stand here and die for no other reason and just look cool doing it, trying to get a double kill going on. That's what you get for being greedy, Quinn. And you just fed Morgana a kill. Support Morgana. Alright, so Blitz, I don't know why you're staying there. Obviously, Fizz is coming down to gank you. Kale's missing mid. Poppy's missing top. Blitz is backing off. What is Fizz doing? Hey guys, don't worry, look at me. I know exactly where he is. I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna backflip on some minions. I'm gonna go tax the lane, even though I don't need to. It's pushed to go back to your own jungle. Finally hits level 6. Meanwhile, top, Rumble in jungle, level 7 party going on. Oh, please tell me you pick up this kill. Please tell me you pick it up. Yes! Nice play by Olaf. Finishing him off with the true damage and axe to the back. This is going to be a very upset and underfed Poppy. And she is. She's died now 2 times, gotten only 1 kill with 15 CS, and Olaf has 42 CS, 1 kill, and you can still harass in the lane. Gank coming in mid. Kale burns the ultimate a bit too soon, getting greedy for the kill, dies to Devours and everything else from, well, EclecticGamer. So yeah, you just keep camping mid. I mean, this Kale is so focused on nice grab. That's going to be a very quickly dead. Nice. Everything burnt. Morgana's dead. And you can still have time to push the lane. Nice grab by Blitz there, noticing she was out of position. Gonna go for the greed, make him blink out. Burn the flash for no other reason, and it just looks stupid. And you're in control of this game. At this point, you know, you're 3k gold ahead, but you don't know that because you can't see that gold count. But you do have more kills. And if you look at how the kills are broken up and who has CS wise is doing well right now, Cat was able to pick up the CS difference back onto Kale, because Kale's died now 2 times. Fizz hasn't been around for anything. Poppy's now died twice. He's doing fine on. He's just dominating on CS top lane, and bot lane's kind of even right now, except for right now because, well, the support just died and Ezreal's forced to stay under his turret and suffer whatever damage is dealt to here, and this whole entire wave being left free for the taking, and probably gonna lose a couple minions off of this wave. So you're in control of this map right now. You built Devours, you're doing good. It looks like he's rushing his build on Fizz, and you can just see the gold breakdown. You're right now, you're in the lead. You're doing great. They're not doing so hot, especially top lane, and mid lane's paying for it by not warding and pushing so aggressively on mid lane that they're gonna throw a fit, saying, "Oh, Fizz, you're supposed to come help me out with my jungling. You're not helping out in your counter gang. I keep dying to stupid Shyvana." So that's what you get. You know, if you're going to play lane stupid and you're not going to ward, that's what's going to happen to you. I'm noticing a ganking opportunity going on here. Figure maybe we can go top a little bit. You got a deep ward into the blue side jungle, so you know where Fizz is now. And guess what? Ezreal decided to stay bot and die. Poppy coming in, checking the brush, burning everything, ults to both of you out of there. Cat probably could have waited on that flash. Or flashed over to follow with, but obviously flash just being used to catch up. meant, guess what? I can't help out on that anymore. Poppy, wanting no part in this, burning everything, getting out with her life, says, hey, I'm gonna go, heal up and maybe try to push my lane back. See, you're clearing scuttles faster than stupid Fizz's. Hey, yeah, guys, I'm only level 4. I should probably go get scuds right now. Yeah, I don't do a lot of damage, but I should probably do that. Fizz roaming bot. I'm probably gonna get double kill going on. That's gonna be a gank Reno in the bot lane, and that's a dead Quinn and a dead Blitz. Probably ran up through the lane. Ult being burnt, smite being dropped, ult being popped by Kale. Here comes a bubble. Cat really wanting this kill. Probably gonna greed and go for it. No problem. Push the wave up, and Kale's now died a third time. See, this is the problem that you get, Kale, when, you finally put a ward down, but it ain't going to do you any good because you got ganked on the side that you didn't have a ward on. It's worked out well in your favor, but worked out really bad for Kale. You just take advantage of that, ganking through lanes that they don't expect you to come from, and through sides where hopefully it's not warded. And that's Kale's undoing because she's just clearly not paying attention. So you're going to go back to jungling. You figure that should have been easy Dragon, but bot lane and Fizz, they clearly didn't want to take it, even though there's a party going on over by the Rift Herald in mid lane. Well, probably because they figured you're going to run over for it anyway, so you figure, screw it, we should probably set up, there's a ward here, we should probably be careful. Fizz looking to gank Olaf. Let's see how this plays out. Blitz sees it. Blitz is going for Kale, gets the knock up. Gets the smite on top of it, burns the ultimate, and there's the grab. Who cares who gets the kill? Blitz says, hey, I want some of this gold. Olaf is clearly dominant. Oh my gosh. What the heck happened with all of that? Meanwhile, the whole rest of them just get bursted by Cat, flying in with the ultimate. Quinn saying, hey, I want some cleanup gold. And you're like, hey guys, forget about it. Let's get Dragon. Quit pushing the advantage. Probably a smart move. They're both low, and you know that. 3 of them has just died. Fizz obviously isn't going to be there to smite Dragon and try and steal it away from you, so that's the freest Dragon that you can get. I actually want to see what happened with that Fizz versus Olaf encounter. Because he... Okay. So let's go into the Fizz here. He's like, hey, yeah, guys, I'm gonna go in for a gank here, yeah, guys. Oh god, misses the Trickster, gets nailed, nice. And here comes Olaf. He figures undertow, lands, axe, true damage. Misses the axe. Probably could have waited a little bit more on that. Flashes anyways and says screw that, and another axe to the back means dead. Fizz. This Fizz is just getting worked by the rest of the team. It's like, I don't know about you, but they're going to lose this game probably based off of the fact that Fizz is just not, as bursty as he hasn't been able to do anything. Sure, he's gotten a kill bot lane, but that was it. Like, what else did he get for the whole rest of the time? It's 13 minutes right now. Teleport going top. Poppy's trying to defend her turret. Figure might as well knock on mid lane turret, no problem. Kale's been dead. She's coming back into the lane. Quinn free farming bot. Decides against it. Gives the minions up to the turret. Fizz is running around in the jungle now, wondering what he should do. Hey, you should probably start being with your team and trying to get a good ult going on. Ult lands on a cat. Figures, hey, I can finish up the rest of the kill. Gets the knock up from Blitz. And laid it to the back by Shyvana. Kale getting greedy, wanting to go for the kill here. Blitz tanking like a sucker, meant to die. Like he's like I'm a lollipop. He's like, Kale, come on, hit me. And you guys just make it out. Did they pick up a kill on? No, they didn't. Kale said screw it, and she decided to go back. Oh man, and Olaf just taking the advantage downtown, pushes out the turret, goes back for some gold. You guys are definitely in the lead right now. He's packing, along with Cat. 5 and 12 right now. You guys are starting to pull ahead, which is good for you. Devour stacks wise, because you built Devour, and because the game is going well. It's critical that, like, if you're gonna build Devours, you know that the game's gonna go well and you're not gonna screw yourself over. because if you're able to clear camps, you get a stack. If you're able to clear Dragon, you know, you get 5 stacks. If you're able to clear Scuds, you get 2 stacks. If you're able to kill a player, I forgot how many you get, but I think you get like 1 or 2 stacks. So, you know, if your team's doing fine, if your lane's doing fine, you know, you as a jungler can just run around and show control going on. Olaf says, hey, Kale, you want to join up mid lane? 2 to tango. Poppy doesn't want any of it because she said this turret's going down. Why do you want to hang out here? Fizz is like, hey, Poppy, if you don't want to go help top, I'm going to go top and I'm going to clear the lane out. Poppy going for the ultimate flankerino here, going to get met by Kale, or Quinn, and winds up dying to Poppy. True Shot Barrage coming through, Blitz lives. Olaf's kind of low, doesn't want to push that. You're wondering, hey guys, why can't we finish pushing this turret before we back out? Why'd you guys back out so early? We know where the rest of them are, except for Fizz, and Fizz is just top lane, thinking he's a top laner now instead of a mid laner, which is who's honestly suffered the most, not the top lane. Granted, Olaf has just been dealing damage, that's what Olaf does, but now he's starting to lose his jungle. And why not? Because you can. Easy way to finish your stacks. Fully buffed, fully loaded. You haven't died at all. Pinging Rift Herald. Probably an okay call, depending on where everybody else is. Nobody else is nearby. You have wards placed really nicely. I don't know who placed all those wards. I know you placed the ward here and here. But the ward placement here, and here, whoever did that, I think it was like their support or somebody, did a really nice job of poking out exactly where Fizz would be for jungling and exactly where the enemy team would be coming out from. And if they aren't spotted out by lane minions, then you know they're probably somewhere in the jungle, safe enough to grab. Sure, why not? Let's see. Alright, pinging for some help. Figured might as well. Let's go kill Kale. Let's see how that all works out. Dropping an ult. Oh man, you're just wrecking them. Poppy's like, hey, look at that. Ult misses. Flash burnt. Oh man, Axe misses. But guess what? That's the dead Poppy. Yeah, go face check a Quinn. Quinn will vault right off you and go, hey, check this out. Oh, you're dead. So the whole rest of your squad, your goon squadding up through there, pushing mid lane because you have the advantage and you have a nicely buffed minion wave to pull it out. Olaf picked up Rift Herald buff, so take the advantage while you can. This is gonna be, looks like a really easy game. They're just giving it to you. Like True Shot Barrage coming out, trying to kill Quinn. Obviously not enough. She's protected by her team and she doesn't really need to be there to do anything. She's 6 and 4, can sit on her laurels and let the rest of you guys work the inhibitor. Kale getting grabbed, and that's an instant dead Kale, courtesy of Blitz Special Delivery. Why not? Yeah, oh, backflip. Oh, what are you doing a backflip on? Alright, pushing up minions, and that's when the advantage for you guys to leave clearly comes into play. So you went back to jungling to see what else you could clean up and finish your stacks to get sated. Dragon's coming up in about a minute. You have the timers on that. Bot lane can be pushed out. Top lane's doing fine on its own. Man, they're just on their heels. They don't know what to do. They're like, how do they have a gold lead, but I don't know how they're getting this or what they're doing it. It's because you pushed it down middle. You pushed it down middle and they just gave it to you so easily. If not for the fact of Kale dying easily so many times, it was the fact of them just being so lax and giving it to you. Fizz deciding he wants to just go hang out here and die to, oh, gets nailed in the back by a super minion. How embarrassing is that? Like, look at it. You're just like, hey guys, look at this, check it out. Oh, backflip. Wait, I gotta make sure to attack him. Yeah, see, I can do damage, guys. I can do damage. I'm gonna die. Oh, he's gonna run. Shoot, I can't let him go to the turret because they'll get the turret and the wave's coming up and the wave will take care of it. I gotta see what I can do. I'm gonna playful trickster up in the air and then I'm gonna land right down on top of them. Oh, I'm gonna kill the... He's like, Oh, not today. Oh. Backflip to death. Oh, I love seeing that. You can put this back in directed camera and see what the rest of you guys are doing. You're sieging bot lane. Clearly able to do so. Everything's in your favor. Morgana burning an ultimate, tagging 3 or 4 of you guys. Can't even finish channeling the rest of it before he gets bursted by the rest of the team. Blitz just, you know, tanking a turret because he figured why not. Poppy's like, guys, synergy. I'm going to ult 2 of them out. Yeah. So, I didn't know you could do that either. Yeah, you knock, you know, the 2 damage dealers out. And then, you know, just leave them free time to pick up this turret. You know, you just, by knocking Olaf lower and lower, he's probably going to die here. Burns Ragnarok, Vault being spent, and there goes the dead. Stupidity of, oh man, was this a bronze team? How did Olaf live? He even ate a true shot barrage to the face. That's the second inhibitor they're just easily giving up. I think Kale just quit. Yeah, you guys suck. I gotta figure out what items to buy. I don't want to do anything. Oh, you might die here. Playful Trickster being dropped. Can't even finish the kill. Manages to actually finish the kill, courtesy of Kale. But Cat says, I'm gonna spin to win. We're gonna finish knocking down the rest of these turrets. And this is gonna be a very easy GG. You guys had a nice power spike going on the rest of your team. If you played it smart, you could probably take the rest of this and not have to worry about it. 3 of them are up. They're getting really greedy onto a low health Cat instead of poking out the Olaf, who's doing more of the damage than anybody else. He just runs around. Oh, look. Oh, undertow. Oh, that hurt. Oh, another undertow. Oh, that hurt. So the rest of the team doing what they can on the blue side to just accept, just surrender. It's 20 minutes in the game. Olaf's just fed. He's just running around in the jungle going, hey guys, look, I'm just gonna go pad my stats. Yeah, he's good right now. Doing really well against that Poppy. But that wasn't the reason why they lost the game. It wasn't because of top, it was because of mid. Kale getting greedy, not paying attention, getting ganked 3 times in a row, dying all 3 times. Okay, well, ganked 4 times, but dying 3 times. No, actually, she's died all 4 times. Look, here's number 5. Yeah, oh, I gotta kill a Queen. Yeah, guys, look, I totally got the power spikes going on. Yeah, I got wings too, guys. See, look, my wings are more powerful. And Queen's like, hey, Valor, go show him what's what. Fizz pushing up top lane, because, you know, he's the top laner now, and he's going to probably blame this loss on Poppy, and Poppy's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm the tank. You know, the problem is Olaf just runs around and says, guess what, I got true damage, so it doesn't really matter who you hit. Ult being burnt by everybody, everything being spent, no ults to go around for anybody on the blue team. Blitz goes down. Ragnarok being bursted by Olaf. He really wants to kill. He's not going to dive the turret. You're probably just going to safely push him out, make him heal up, and you're going to take this turret for the base for an easy win. Nice flash by Ezreal. I didn't think he had it in him to get that gutsy into Cat, but hey, when you got the time to do it, why not? So yeah, EclecticGamer, you did really well. I see that your lanes did really well, which is always a good thing. Like, if you can get teammates who know how to understand their lane and worry about their lane regardless of whether they're counterpicked, they're falling behind or not. Kale let Katarina catch up in CS so much that she became a monster mid lane, and you ganking just kind of helped that along. And Kale just sat there passively and let her turret die. Top lane, Olaf handled himself fairly well. Granted, there was 1v1 battle in the top lane island. But just the CS difference alone, Poppy was going for so much more harass and missing all of the minions, and Olaf is like, oh, that's fine, I'll just take my minions and you can lose yours. Bot lane ADC was roughly even, but, you know, minus dying to a gank that only came out once. Fizz was kind of non-existent for really any kind of ganks, because whenever he showed up somewhere, he usually died. And Morgana just freaked out and pressed all the buttons right away. But your bot lane did well. They were even, but, you know, the little bit of advantage pushing over into their favor gave them a couple easy kills. bot lane and an easy turret after. The fact that when they died, that Ezreal, Morgana, and Fizz didn't immediately go and try to do a dragon. It was just stupid on their part. Would have denied a dragon. But, you know, if they get into tunnel mode and they're like, oh, I gotta worry about my lane. Oh, I gotta worry about my lane. It's still early game. Well, that's what happens. And then you wonder why you're, you know, 12k gold behind and 13 kills behind. And you lost the game at the end of it. It's because, you know, decisions that were made in early game and depending on how things are going. But other than that, you know, I like the fact that you took Flash and it was safe enough for you to build Devours, get sated, and then start going into Titanic Hydra. Gear-wise, seemed to be fine on that end. Handling the champion-wise, seemed to be getting better there. I'm sure you can now understand why I said take Flash. It makes for easier engages or leaving an option open to escape. So, GG.